Right, so let's start the webinar today. And before we start, I'd like to welcome everyone to our great, sorry, I was running a little bit. Our great topic that we have today, how to generate my coaching company without fear, with Guillermo Mendoza. To give you an intro about Guillermo, Guillermo is a leadership acceleration expert, a global speaker and executive coach. His career as a leader was developed in the information technology industry, working mainly from Microsoft as director for the Caribbean and Central America before dedicating himself to leadership development. You'll have to forgive me. I had to run quickly to get an emergency call at the door. So please forgive me for losing my breath here.
You catch your breath.
So Guillermo was recently president of the NSA, the National Speakers Association in Houston. And he was a member of several human resources, talent development, and coaching associations. He is the first ICC trainer for the United States. He is co-founder with Maria Bruderlin, his wife, of Impact Coaching Solutions, which is a company focused on leadership acceleration, including the professional coaching certification. His number 2 passion is our complex mind, and that's why his favorite topics are neuroscience, emotional intelligence, and meditation. His number 1 passion is traveling the world, and he has been so far in 64 countries. He lives in Houston, Texas, with his wife, Maria, his daughter, 4 dogs, and a cat. And as a good baby boomer, he became a grandpa in 2018, and he now has 2 grandkids. Please join me in welcoming Guillermo Mendoza for today's webinar. Hi, Guillermo.
Thank you, Alexis. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon. I'm really happy to be here and offer you this webinar on how to generate your coaching company without fear. And to break the ice a little bit, I want you to participate in the chat. So let's start by writing in the chat, where are you connecting from? And 2 words that describe how are you feeling today. Let's see what countries do we have here today in the webinar, and what feelings, how do you feel today? 2 words to describe your feeling and your country where you are connecting from, or your city. And let's see what we have here in the chat. Denmark, free and loving, welcome, thank you. Portugal, curious and calm, excellent. Sweden, Stockholm. Sweden. Latvia, tired of COVID. Oh, we all are tired of COVID. We're curious. Poland, happy. Perfect. A lot of people here from Latvia, very keen to look forward to hearing presentation. Italy, curious. Howell, Michigan, feel excited and ambitious. Greece, Latvia, Riga from Mexico, Colombia, a little sleep, but fine, okay. Poland, I don't know how to pronounce that one. Szczecin, Poland, a bit ill actually. I'm sorry about that. I hope you get better. Canada, cold and gray. Costa Rica, happy and curious. Poland, perfect. Monterrey. Hello, Felix. Good, great to have you here. I'm really happy to have you here. And I want to welcome you as future entrepreneurs or current entrepreneurs, because if you are here, it's because you want to make a difference in the world by making your services reach more people and help others to reach their goals. What I tell our graduates from the international coaching community, when they finish the program, they finish the requirements, and they get certified as professional coaches, I tell them it could be selfish, it could be irresponsible. If now that you have this gift of coaching and you have these skills, it could be selfish and irresponsible not to try to reach as many people as you can with this and help people to improve, because that's what we do in coaching. And now that you have the gift of coaching, you should be, and if you love it, you should be dedicating yourself to that. And to grow your business is not about only making more money, that hopefully you will, but it's also about reaching more people with this beautiful gift of coaching and helping them to achieve things in their life. So that's why it's so important. So let me start today by telling you a little bit of my own story with coaching, because I think that we all go in this roller coaster of life and roller coaster of having a thing that we like and trying to make it work. And we all have things that we can share about how we are doing it. So my story is actually one that started maybe as many of you have been starting. Have I been afraid to start a business? Of course I have been afraid of start a business. I mean, fear is a normal function of our brain. Our brain is constantly protecting us. If we go to the neuroscience principles, our animal brain is only looking for negative things, problems, risks, things that could go wrong. So every time that the brain has concern or it gets triggered, let's say, by a potential risk or uncertainty or something that could go wrong, of course it's going to create fear. So fear is really normal. I have been afraid of starting businesses as maybe you are many times because it's uncertain, it's risky, there are many things that could go wrong. So of course it's a normal function, but I have learned to overcome it and plan. And throughout my life, I was able to start 7 different companies, different things, and some of them successful, some of them not. And also as a professional speaker, I also learned to overcome one of the fears that is considered one of the strongest fear in humans, is the fear of speaking, public speaking, which is a challenge for many people. But I also was able to overcome that, present to large audiences in many countries, and just work with my fears and how to deal with them to make them work for me instead of working for them. As an executive coach and master trainer for the international coaching community, I have worked creating successful programs that have helped hundreds of leaders to learn about their emotions, learn about their communication styles, overcome fear and procrastination, and achieve the things that they want by changing mindsets, changing their behaviors, and sometimes launching their initiatives or launching their businesses, because that's what we want to do, to put ourselves to work in the things that we are passionate about. So when we found coaching, coaching changed our lives. It's actually something that really changed our lives, because we found the thing that was our call. And we took as many trainings and workshops as we could. We got certifications related to coaching. And we also got updated on some marketing, some sales, and techniques that we could apply to our business. Because we were solopreneurs, is the term that it's sometimes used for people that are starting a business, but they don't have a team, they don't have other people. I become a coach, I get certified, and now me and myself just to start my own business, and I don't have a team, I don't have other people, I am not in a large organization. So we use the term entrepreneur, but it's also another term used, it's solopreneur, because we are alone starting what we want to do. And we became better solopreneurs with all these trainings. In 2011, my partner, Maria Bruderlin, and me founded Impact Coaching Solutions. And as many solopreneurs, we started attending networking events and started attending some association meetings to meet people, to find clients, to promote our business. And with trial and error, we started developing these 5 steps, these 5 key steps that we are going to present today. The acronym is actually the word coach, C-O-A-C-H. And that's what we are going to cover today, on how you can connect, create presence, and build credibility in the market. For the last more than 10 years, we have dedicated our work and careers to elevate the life of others with coaching. And as experienced coaches, we not only show certified coaches of all different levels how to be better coaches, but also how to launch and how to grow their company. We also work with them to implement these steps so they can successfully operate and enjoy the freedom of having their own business and making a difference in the world. So those are the things that we are going to be reviewing today. Now, I want you to start working with me as we work in this webinar, because this is a working webinar. You will be working with your own ideas. You will be developing some things that will be useful for you. So I want you to start by completing in the chat these sentences that I am going to present to you. So the first sentence is, I am so tired of. So write in the chat related to your business, related to your coaching business, or to launching or growing your business. Complete the sentence, I am so tired of what? What are you tired of when it comes to launch or operate or grow your business? I am so tired of what? Of not finding clients, of not being secure, of not being confident, of not charging enough money, of not having a good marketing strategy. What are you tired of? Okay, we have some answers coming up. I am tired of not gaining customers, being afraid of failure, tired of not starting, not finding clients, searching for clients, selling myself, taking first steps, being afraid to go by myself, reaching clients, not taking the first step and start up the business. So can you see we have a trend coming up with the answers? Now, one of the main problems is finding the clients, getting the clients. The other one is not starting, procrastination, not launching my business. Do everything alone, procrastinating because of fear of having trouble finding clients. Okay, all these are common problems. Now, I want you to continue working with this exercise and now complete the following sentence. This problem is causing me, so I am so tired of this, and this problem is causing me what? What is the impact of this problem that you are tired of? What is that causing you? Causing me be frustrated, causing me not to enjoy life, causing me not to fulfill my dream, causing me not to have money, causing me a feeling. What is this problem you are tired of causing you? And let's see, we have some answers here. Anger, not being happy, sadness, not to fulfill my dreams, energy, feel like I am wasting time. So it generates feelings, of course, it generates emotions of frustration, anxiety, anger, not being happy, not fulfilling the dreams, burnout, and other jobs that I am tired of. That's also a common one. I'm working on something that I don't like because I'm not starting what I really like, and I've been burned out. Refusal. Okay, so those are the problems that you are getting as an impact for being tired of that. Wasting money, wasting time. Okay, let's continue with the third sentence. So if I only, and I want you to complete, what could be a potential solution? If I only would be fearless, if I only would start, if I only would find someone to do it with, if I only would get support, whatever it is. So if I only, what is the solution that you see to this tiredness that you have or this problem that you have been facing? Reducing my competence, find the proper guide to help me start, to get clients, okay? If I only would get some inspiration or support, okay? If I only have support, good. If I only get clients, if I only believe in my ability to succeed. So sometimes we see the solution as support, as clients, as being more confident, starting. Again, confidence, be sure of my offering, clear guidelines on how to do it. Sometimes we don't know how to start. Set up my business model, canvas, and put all ideas in a mind map, okay? So maybe creating some structure on how I am going to do it. Okay, and the last sentence today I want you to fill in the chat is, then I could finally have this. So then I could finally have a great business. I could finally achieve to be successful. I could finally have money. Whatever is that desire, how do you complete the last phrase? Freedom, I could only have freedom or achieve freedom. I could only start a business and trust in it. Fulfillment. Focus on helping people start making a difference in human communication and self-reflections to the better. Develop my business. Realize the dream that I already have for so long. Self-realization. Focus. Okay, excellent. Great final results. Final independence. Financial independence, sorry. Doing what is important to me. Grow. Great, excellent answer. So I want you to reflect in the fact that by completing these 4 sentences, you have been coached. I was just coaching you with questions about these 4 things that you are completing. And what we have here is a first technique that you can use. not about you, but about your clients. So one of the reasons that you are having fear and are being uncertain and not knowing how to start is because some of you have not defined exactly what is the client, what is the problem that you solve, and how do you help people. So this technique that I just applied for you, now you can apply it in your business to define what is the kind of customer that you want. So put yourself in the shoes of your clients, of your ideal client, the client that you want to work with, and how they would feel these sentences. I am so tired of not connecting in my relationships. The problem is causing me to be unhappy. If I only would find a way to relate better with people, then I could finally have the love that I want. For example, if I am a coach that I'm going to help people with relationships in life coaching. Or I am so tired of not moving up in my company. The problem is causing is frustration. If I only would have a way to promote myself, have more presence in my work so I could be a better leader, then I could finally have achieved the promotion that I want. So this is actually a technique that I want you to use to develop your business, because you can fill the sentences for your ideal client, what could they say? And this is going to help you to define what kind of client, for what kind of problem that is creating what kind of impact, and that is having desires of what kind of final result do they want, and what is the potential solution that you can bring with your coaching. So this is something that is going to help you define something very important for you, that is going to reduce fear. Why is going to reduce fear? Because now you're going to have more certainty. A lot of times when we certify as coaches, it happened to me, it happened to many of our students, you go out to the market and you said, I coach. Who do you coach? What type of coaching? Whatever, as long as you pay, I coach. I coach everyone. And that is not good, because other good coaches are saying, I coach leaders in this, I coach people in this, I coach career, people looking for careers or whatever. So they are very specific. And one of the problems that makes your business not successful is that you are not being specific. You need to be very specific in what kind of people are you helping and in what problems are you helping. So this is a first technique that I want to leave with you, so you can start shaping your business and reducing uncertainty and fear in your business. Now, I want to check if you identified with any of these things, that some of them happened to me, almost all of them happened to me. And I want you to write in the chat if this is you or not. One of the things that we have found with coaches is that they feel disappointed, and because there is no one to make them accountable. Like, I got certified, I said I was going to start my coaching business, but there has been no one to ask me, hey, how you doing? Are you doing it? When are you going to do it? Like, push me. Like, we coaches push people to do things. We hold them accountable. We want execution of actions. We want results. So some of you might be disappointed because there is no one else making you accountable to start and grow your coaching business. So if you identify with this, please write in the chat. Yeah, no one is holding no accountability, or no one is holding accountable, or this is me. Whatever you want to. Yes, okay. Some people acknowledging that, yes, this is what is missing. Someone holding me accountable, some support. Okay, yes. Okay, yes. Some people identify with this one. Well, another one that happened to me was coaches don't use their coaching to create the fundamental work. We learn in coaching how to help people with goal plan execution, create clarity in your goal, create a good plan, and then execute. Now, how many of you, if I ask you now, how have you defined your coaching business, can answer to me and tell me, my coaching business is a business generating X amount of money with X amount of clients, with X amount of work every week, and this is exactly what I want from my business. That's clarity on the goal. That's what you were thought to help clients with, and you haven't applied it to yourself on defining what does it mean to have a coaching business. When you say, my goal is to have a coaching business, okay, what do you mean by a coaching business? What is a coaching business for you? So write in the chat if you are in this category where you are not using your own tools to create the fundamental work. Not yet. I feel I'm a coach. But I just feel I am a coach. Okay. So who is write in the chat if you have not done this fundamental work? Like, this is me. I have not done it. Yes, I do. Yeah. Okay. Some answers here, recognizing that we have the tools, but we haven't used them in ourselves. Good point. I haven't. I do. I have done the work, but didn't continue with it. Okay. So started, but then stopped. Okay, good. Let's move to the next one. The next thing that happens is sometimes the greatest obstacles are created by mindsets and beliefs. We know that in coaching, we'll learn how to move people from limiting beliefs to empowering beliefs. But my question here is, have you moved from your limiting beliefs to launch and grow your business? Because this is one of the greatest obstacles. So if beliefs or mindsets are a problem for you, please write in the chat, yes, these are a problem. Beliefs and mindsets are a problem for me. Or no, I don't have a problem with that. Write in the chat, I want to see, because as coaches, we know that limiting beliefs are very powerful and they stop people. They create procrastination, they create fear. Yes, I'm working on it. Yes, the voices in my head made me believe it's hard to have my own business. Certainly was a problem, but recently done a lot of work on this. Very good. Excellent. So I know that for me, one of the things and believe me, I have been a coach for now 12 years. And I need to confess, just in the last couple of years, I have been realizing that my subconscious mind is stronger than I thought. It's not about creating just good sentences in the morning and repeating empowering beliefs and having affirmations. I really need to convince my brain to think in a different way. Probably, but I haven't located the belief. Okay, good. Let's move to the next one. The next one is coaches feel like any other coach because they have not discovered what makes them unique. So sometimes we get certified and we say, well, I am a coach. But what is, if I ask you, okay, what is your uniqueness as a coach? What do you do? What do you do different from the other coach to see if you are the one that I need to hire? Have you defined your uniqueness? Have you worked in reviewing what I call your lifeline from when you were born to the age that you have today, and review all the experiences that you have in life to define, okay, what are the strengths that I got with my experiences? What are the things that I can share with people? And not because coaching is giving advice or sharing, but because you are living in your own life results and things that are useful resources, and that you need to be aware of them. So we start getting some answers here. I don't have any idea about my uniqueness. Oh, you're right, have to find out. Okay, I feel my unique, very good. I think I know my advantages, but I can't sell them. Okay, that's a good point. Sometimes we know, but now we need to articulate that on marketing messages so we can share that with the world. You as coaches know that coaching is not about giving advice. It's about helping people find their answers. But when clients are looking for a coach, they look at your experience. They look at your lifeline. They look about your previous life, your knowledge, your experience. Even when you are not going to give advice, they want that because that builds your credibility. That's why you need to review that and build it in your marketing messages so you build your credibility. Okay, authenticity was one of my goals after finalizing my coaching course, and now finally on the right track. Perfect, good. Okay, let's move to the next one. Well, before we move to the next one, I have another set of questions or things that happened to me. But I want you to realize that when we don't have something holding us accountable or helping us, then we sometimes fail on executing. Execution is what fails. When we don't do the fundamental work on coaching ourselves or getting a coach that helps us define what does a coaching business mean, we are not creating a good goal and a good plan. And that could be part of our problem in our business. When we don't work in our mindsets or beliefs, we are not applying what we cover in the certification. Remember the POD technique, possibility, ability, and worthiness. To complete anything in life, we need to know that it's possible, that we are able to do it, and that we deserve it, that we are worthy of getting it. So if we have mindsets and beliefs that are telling us you are not worthy, then we are not getting it. Our brain is saying, okay, you wanted to start a business, but I'm hearing that you really don't want, okay, you want. The brain is super, super obedient on creating the life that we want. And then when we are not finding our uniqueness, then we feel that we have the imposter syndrome because I'm trying to help, but I'm not sure about what I'm bringing to the table, what I'm providing people. What is that thing that is unique and why they should pick me and not the other coach? So that is going to create a problem. Now, another set of things that happened to me, one was that I was frustrated because my marketing was not working. And some of you mentioned this in the first exercise, not getting the clients, not getting my marketing working. So write in the chat if this is one of the things that is frustrating you. Marketing doesn't work and you have tried several things. But sometimes the problem is that we don't have the fundamentals of marketing. Yes, yes, true. Let's see who else have problems with marketing or marketing not working. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Yeah, this is a common one. I know it was a problem for me. Not having the fundamentals for marketing. Yeah, yes, yes. Because some of us didn't study marketing. Some of us don't know how to do it. We don't know about messaging or copywriting or marketing messages. And sometimes we do what I call reactive marketing. So reactive marketing is that a friend tells us, you know what, why don't you publish an ad in this magazine? Okay, I will publish the ad in the magazine. Why don't you put an ad in Instagram? Okay, I will spend an ad in Instagram. But we don't have a strategy. We haven't really think about what is my message, where are my clients, where I am going to reach them, what is the best way to reach them. And sometimes, yes, we spend a lot of time in social media. We get tired of it. But you know what? This thing of social media is, let me share with you something funny that I got from an expert the other day. He said, when you guys spend so much time in social media, writing messages in Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn and Pinterest, it's like being in the top of a mountain, yelling from there, I am a coach, I am a great coach, buy from me, I provide solutions, I am great. And people are walking down there below the mountain and at the lower part of the mountain, they are walking by and they don't even listen to you. Sometimes they listen and they just turn and see you up there. Sometimes they listen and turn and they say, oh, like, and that's it. But you are not really getting the people. You are not connecting. We are going to talk about that in a minute. So the next thing that also it's a problem, very, very common with new coaches is I love coaching, but I hate selling or I don't know how to sell. Please write in the chat if this is you. I love coaching. I would like to be coaching all time, all day long, but I hate selling to people. I hate going and try to convince people to pick me and pay me money for doing this. Yes, yes, it's me. Yes. Okay, this is a common one. I know that this is a very common one. Yes, yes. Okay. Another problem that we might have is that we don't like selling, or we in another webinar, when we did this webinar in Spanish, sometimes someone answered, I am very bad selling. So we connect the selling also with a limiting belief. I am not good at sales. I'm bad selling. Not only don't like it, but I am bad at it. Just because I feel I'm overworking to try to convince people that I have the solution. Yeah, sometimes it feels like a battle and we get tired of trying to convince people that I am the one that you should hire. So selling is a problem. And then the last one that I have is sometimes coaches feel that when they launch their businesses, that they are missing resources and they feel disconnected without support. So when we get a job, we get into an organization and we have people, we have departments, we have resources, we have a lot of things supporting us. But as solopreneurs, we are like, okay, I don't have the resources, I don't have all the ideas, I don't have all the knowledge. Maybe I don't know about bookkeeping or accountants. Maybe I don't know about marketing, or I don't know about operations. I am a coach, I know how to coach, but the rest of things I don't have support and I feel disconnected. So please write in the chat if this is you. I love, also someone says, I love the selling and conversion part of coaching, love sales, hate the administration. Okay, how can we change these things? We are going to get to that in a minute. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, lacking the support, lacking the resources is also something that happened. Okay. Okay, well, I wanted to show you these 7 areas because these are creating, as we saw, problems. If I don't not having successful marketing is because I'm not knowing how to do it. I'm not knowing how to write the right messaging or use the right channels. Maybe I am just not knowing how to sell and establish the right connections and conversations. Or sorry, I didn't translate this one. Equivocarse means I feel that I can be wrong. I can fail if I don't know about bookkeeping, or I don't know about marketing, or I don't know about sales. I just know coaching, and I'm trying to operate my business. I could go wrong. So, well, welcome future entrepreneurs, or welcome future business owners. If you are here, it's because you want to start to grow your coaching business. It's because you want an abundant life doing what you are passionate about. And it's because you want to get rid of fear and get the formula that helps you to take the beauty of coaching to the maximum number of people that you want. If you are not in one of these three categories, probably you are in the wrong webinar. So what is your mission? Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to get rid of fear, eliminate procrastination, and have the courage to launch your business, doing what you love and making money, coaching as many people as you can. That's what you want to do. So what is the problem? You need to ask yourself and do some self-coaching and ask, okay, what is the problem? The problem is that my mental mindset, that I feel that this is difficult, or that it's going to take years, or that I cannot charge more than X amount of money. What is that blockage not helping me? Super important to identify that. We are going to see that's one of the pillars that you need to work on, because if you don't have an unbreakable mindset, then it's very hard to start and grow a coaching business. The other one, please write in the chat. I want to see this because this is a very common one. You think that you are not ready. You keep taking certifications, you keep taking trainings, you keep reading books, you keep attending webinars about how to coach better. You think that you are not ready, that you are still an imposter, the imposter syndrome, and you keep studying and preparing because you are lacking confidence. Please write in the chat, because I know that I did it for a long time. I'm not ready, I'm not ready. I need another training, I need another technique. So write in the chat if this is the problem for you. So that's another thing that can happen. The other problem is you don't know how to start. I think someone already wrote that in the chat. I don't have a plan, and I don't know how to start my business. I know that I want it, but I don't know how to start. Then the other one is I started with the basics, but I don't know how to get clients. So I started in creating my website, maybe creating my legal company, maybe doing some writing about my offices, or creating a brochure or something about my offers, but I don't know how to get clients. I'm still not getting them. And actually, someone wrote here, actually, I still keep working on my marketing message, but think that no one will care. Oh, believe me, I have spent countless hours writing the perfect copy. Oh, this is not ready yet. This is not communicating what I offer. This is not reaching people. Writing and writing and writing the marketing message and thinking that it's never ready. It's another reason for procrastination, is the fear of being ready. Also in my case, and maybe for some of you, is perfectionism. I want the perfect message. I want the perfect brochure. I want the perfect website. And one of the things that I have learned recently is that, and I am applying that, is to apply a rule. Let me share this with you. This is not in the slides, but it's a great technique. It's called the 70-30 rule. 70% ready is good enough. So my new mindset is, if something is 70% ready, it's acceptable, it's 70% ready, it needs to be launched, it needs to be exposed to the public, it needs to be announced, it needs to be posted, because then the other 30% that will get me to perfection is going to come from feedback, is going to come from comments, is going from measuring the reactions or measuring the success. So instead of trying to be perfectionist and do 100%, think about 70% is good enough, and let's work from that to get to the 100%. That's been helping me a lot recently. Another problem is, are you afraid to set your price? Because sometimes that's one of the things that I really get frustrated with my students when they graduate from coaching, is that I ask, okay, you started your business, how much are you charging per hour? And sometimes I go, well, I'm just starting, so I'm charging $50 per hour. I'm just starting, so I'm charging less than $100 per hour, because these are my first clients, or because I don't think I have enough experience. Well, let me tell you, if you did the ICC certification, if you have a trainer that asks you to complete some requirements, if you had a lot of practice in class and outside of class, you are ready. you got your professional title as a professional certified coach. So you are ready to charge. The market studies on coaching show that the average price of a coaching hour in the world is $220. That's the average price in the world, $220. In some economies like Caribbean, Latin America, it goes to 50%, $110. That's the average price. But also the studies show that if you are specific about your coaching, if you are doing executive coaching, if you are having more years of experience, all those things are going to increase your price. And some coaches are charging $500, $1,000, $350. So let me give you the example that I give to my students. Imagine that you have a dental problem. You need a dentist. And you go to a dentist that says, I will solve your problem, it's going to be $200. And then you go to another dentist that said, I can solve your problems and I will charge you just $50 because I just graduated and I'm not that experienced, so I charge $50. Who would you pick? You will go to the $50 one that is lacking experience and telling you that it's just starting and that's why they charge $50, or you would go with the one that charges $200 because you need a professional experience to do that. So it's about setting our price with confidence, because one of the things that I have found developing my own business is that the ceiling in my price is always my own ceiling. It's not my clients, because when I test that ceiling and I go higher and higher and higher, I am still getting clients. So it's not about people not willing to pay. It's about sometimes a self-imposed limit in the money that we can charge. Another problem could be that we are afraid of selling. Some of you mentioned, I hate selling, I don't like it. Some of us, we don't like selling. So we need to reframe selling. You learn reframing in your coaching certification. We need to reframe selling so we operate in a different mindset. Or you may be afraid of asking for money. Some of us have grown in cultures or with parents that told us that money is bad, money is going to spoil you, money, rich people are bad people. And sometimes we have these subconscious limiting beliefs that are blocking our brain to go for abundance, for financial abundance, and finding the money that we want, because we are self-limiting ourselves with those thoughts. And sometimes we don't even have them in a conscious way. It's just part of our learning of growing, culture, parents, life experiences, and those are hidden, preventing us from having financial abundance. So that's another thing that could happen. So I want to show you what we have found are the 3 secrets to launch and grow your coaching business. Let's go with secret number 1. Secret number 1, and first let me tell you what is the lie. The lie is that with a coach certificate, you can start your business. So some of us think, okay, I got certified, okay, done, I can start my business. But you are here because you know that the coaching certificate is not enough. The most important asset that will build a business to prosper is not related with your certification. It's not related with your coaching skills or the tool that you learn. It's related with having a powerful strategy of an unbreakable mindset. If you don't have that mindset, that is giving you confidence as a coach, confidence as an entrepreneur, confidence as a solopreneur that is starting and growing your business, you are not going to be successful. So unbreakable mindset is the first secret to a successful coaching business. So you need to find what is going to help you to acquire that and to keep it, and what are your daily practices, what are your habits to keep your mind in an unbreakable place, in an unbreakable position. Because many times during the day or during the week, our brain is going to be triggered by fear. Our brain is going to give us an idea that, oh, this is too hard, or you are not prepared, or you don't know how to do it, or things like that. And when you are feeling the feelings that you mentioned at the beginning, when you are feeling anger, when you are feeling frustrated, when you are feeling sad, when you are feeling unhappy, that's your system telling you you have a bad thought, you have a bad idea in your brain that is blocking you. So those moments where you are going to those negative emotions are the signal that I'm not thinking correctly. And that's creating anger, that's creating unhappiness, that's creating anxiousness, that's creating frustration. So I need to change my thinking and go back to my unbreakable mindset. So this is secret number one. Secret number two. Secret number two, the lie is that instant formulas to get clients. We can see a lot of offers in the internet, in Instagram, everywhere, people telling us this is the way to build your pipeline. This is the way to get more leads. This is the way to achieve success with your business. A lot of companies and people are offering instant formulas to get clients. Well, the secret is that, well, first, there are no instant formulas. You need to work and it requires time. If you have an offer of an instant formula, usually is not a good one. So what makes you successful with your coaching business is to learn and implement a single marketing structure to grow your business. And that would be the way to stop being a secret coach. I don't know if it happened to you, but it happened to me many, many times that I feel, oh, I am great, but I am a secret. Nobody knows about how good I am. Nobody knows about how good I am doing this or helping clients, of all the people that already achieved their goals because of my help. So being a secret coach is a big problem. And the way to break from being a secret coach is to learn basic marketing fundamentals that you can structure to grow your business. And that those are related with the first technique that I gave you on identifying your right client, identifying the problems that they suffer from, the impact that they have, how they can overcome that, what is the final desire, and also getting your confidence on how your uniqueness is going to help those kind of clients. So that's secret number two. Secret number three, the lie here is that you need to learn to sell to have a business. A lot of you said, I don't like selling, or I hate selling, or I don't know how to do it, or I am bad at it. So sometimes we think like, okay, what I need is maybe a sales training. I need to become a salesperson to grow my business. One thing is true. If you want a business, if you want to grow it, yes, you need to sell. Sales are what brings money and clients to the business. You cannot avoid that. It's unavoidable. But what you can do is have a reframing here. So secret number three is that you can use your coaching skills with confidence to nurture your network and get new clients without feeling that you are selling. When you learn this technique on having the coaching conversations and changing your mindset, I am not selling, I am helping this person. I am helping this person to discover what they want, to discover what they need, and to realize in the process of that conversation that I am a valuable resource that they can hire to help them with that. So it's a coaching conversation helping a person, and that person will realize, wow, he's already helping me, she's already giving me some things to think about, asking me questions that make me think about solutions and finding results. And wow, in just 20 minutes of a chemistry interview, or it's not, don't call them don't call them sales calls. It's a coaching interview, it's exploring interview, it's a chemistry interview. So when you are coaching already, they see the results, they see that they are already being helped in just 15, 20 minutes. They say, wow, imagine if I meet with this person 1 hour every other week, what is the help that I will get? How much that is the value? How much is the value of that? So it's about reframing selling and think about coaching conversations using your coaching skills so you can help more people. So the secrets are then that the most important asset that will build a business to prosper is not related with certifications and everything to do with this powerful strategy of unbreakable mindset. Learn and implement a single marketing structure to grow the business is the way to stop being a secret coach. And you can use your coaching skills with confidence to nurture your network and get new clients without feeling that you are selling when you learn this technique. So what we have found in Impact Coaching Solutions is that there are 3 pillars to your coaching business, to you being an entrepreneur coach or a solopreneur coach. And these 3 pillars are the unbreakable mindset, irresistible marketing, and selling by coaching. Those are the 3 things that you need for a successful business. Your confidence in your mind that you will go after abundance and fulfilling your dream and doing what you want. Then some irresistible marketing messages for the right type of client, showing your uniqueness, and then selling by coaching and learning how to connect with your network and how to find those people that might benefit from your help. So what we developed is what we call the COACH business formula. And COACH is an acronym COACH, C for confidence, O for opportunity, A for amaze, C for connect, and H for hero. So confidence, opportunity, amaze, connect, hero. That's the formula that we use to help coaches to launch and grow their business. And let's explore a little bit. Let me give you today at least a good introduction of these 5 areas and what you can do in each of them to launch and grow your business. So confidence is about the first step of the process, which is to activate your highest level of intelligence. Your highest level of performance is by having total clarity on how to operate your business with an unbreakable mindset, how to recognize your personal state of mind. So when you know that you are going to a moment that is not helping, that is creating bad feelings, that is creating bad emotions, you can come back to the unbreakable mindset. So that's number 1, gaining your confidence. Not your confidence that you are a good coach only, but also the confidence that I am launching and growing a successful business. That's a fact. It's done. It's a matter of time just to see it grow, but I am doing it. I'm confident about that. And every time that my mind slips from that, I need to bring it back. So this is the first step of the acronym, and is the first work that we do with coaches about finding that confidence and nurturing that confidence and keeping that confidence in a daily basis. The second one is opportunity, and is discovering what makes you unique to position this value as the must-have and empower clients to prosper. So you need to find that experience, that knowledge, that those irresistible messages that are going to create what you offer in a unique way. So people will say, I need to work with her. I need to work with him. I cannot go without that, because this is the solution to what I want to do in life. This is the solution to what I want to do in my business, or this is the solution to what I want to do with my leadership or my career. They need to connect with that as the best solution that they can find to say, I want it. There is something very important about clients and money that you need to remember and learn, is that it's not about people not having the money, or it's not about people not willing to pay. It's about people not finding the value in you to get the money from wherever they can and pay it. It's about finding that value. Because when look at yourself as a consumer, if you don't find the value on something, you won't get it. But if you find value, even if it's a silly gadget, even if it's something that you like, an expensive meal, whatever it is, if you find the value for yourself, you will say, yeah, I will invest, I will do it, I will get it for me, or I will save for it, or I will even put it in a credit card and get debt because I want it, I need it. So it's about finding that value, and that's what you need to create as the opportunity. Then the third one is Amaze. And Amaze is about finding these basic fundamentals of marketing, these basic techniques on how should I write my irresistible marketing messages. So I continue to amaze people and attract the clients that want to work with me. There are specific techniques where if you write your messages in a way that when someone reads your brochure or checks your website or see you in a webinar or whatever it is, when they see you, you can have some specific copy techniques and copywriting techniques and messages so that people is going to identify, and they are going to say what you did at the beginning of this webinar. Oh, yes, Guillermo, that is me. That is me. That happens to me. Yeah, that's my problem. Yeah, that's my frustration. Oh, yeah, that's the potential solution. Oh, yeah. So that's what you want with clients. They want to identify with you in that way to see that you have what they need. That's what we do with irresistible marketing messages to amaze people. Then we need to connect with people, and that means activate your network. There is a theory in that you can connect with everyone in the world with just 7 contacts. 7 contacts. So I know someone that knows someone that knows someone that knows someone that knows someone. When I do that 7 times, I can reach anyone in the world. It's just a mathematical formula, a mathematics formula. So that means that with your current network, it doesn't matter if you have 10 people in your network, 1,000, 10,000, but you have a lot of people in your network. You have people in LinkedIn, in Facebook, family, relatives, people you have worked with in the past. You know a lot of people, and just connecting with those people and sharing your message is going to either make them realize, oh, you can help me, or you know what, I know someone that you can help. And that's what we call activating your network. Because sometimes we start with just the public in general. I will use social media. I will spend money in an ad. I will go just to the general public. And we don't realize that your contact, they are your best potential clients or people that they know because they know you. They have worked with you. They know your experience. They know your knowledge. They know you from the past. And they are the ones that can identify better with you or connect you with someone by referring you and giving some comments about you and what you can do. So that's why it's so important to reactivate the network. Instead of going for a selling strategy where I go to people that I don't know, I can start connecting with my network. That's the first step. And then the last letter in the acronym is the hero letter, because you are going to be using your coaching skills with confidence to nurture your network, get new clients, coaching them without feeling that you are selling, and then getting these clients and being the hero, because you are the person that they are going to say, oh, she coached me and I got to my success. I got to my goal. I broke my procrastination. I got to the finish line. Remember, your coaching is about helping people to get a better version of themselves, to achieve new things, to reach the destinations that they want in their life journey. So when you do that, people are going to say, well, they did it. This is an important marketing secret that maybe some of you know, maybe you don't. Coaching market studies have shown for years and years and years that the best way for a coach to get new clients is referrals. It's better than your website, it's better than your brochure, it's better than internet, it's better than social media. Your clients come from referrals, come from people saying, she was great, he was great, go with him. And we need to find also techniques to create referrals and to ask for those referrals and get those referrals, because that is going to tell the world that you are that hero that help people and that they need to go with you so they can get also their dreams realized. So I want you to close today with a few things. One is, I want you to do a visualization exercise. So maybe close your eyes, maybe to do it better, and I'm going to guide you. I just want you to visualize yourself. Close your eyes and visualize yourself first having an unbreakable mindset. Visualize yourself with a mindset that it's unbreakable about launching and growing your business. That no frustrations, no failures, no comments from people, nothing will break that mindset that you will be successful launching and growing your business. I also want you to imagine yourself in a way that you have discovered your unique style. You have a very, very clear way to explain to people what is your unique style. What are the problems you help with? What is the benefit that you bring to people? What is the final result that the people working with you achieve? Imagine yourself identifying with that unique style. Imagine yourself amazing people with an irresistible message, that when you speak, when you sell, when you present, when you write things, they say, oh yeah, that's me. That's amazing. How did you know that I was suffering from that? How did you know that that was my problem? Imagine yourself amazing people with your messages in that way. And I want you also to imagine yourself connecting with your network, going to the people that you already know and giving them that unique, amazing, irresistible message, and nurturing your relationships, growing your relationships. Some more people are saying, you know what, I didn't know that you do that. I want to work with you. Or you know what, I didn't know that you do that. I have someone exactly experiencing that problem that wants to work with you. Imagine yourself with those connections, activating and working and growing. And finally, imagine yourself with this idea of being the hero, being this person that is recognized in the market because you have helped so many people, not a few, hundreds, thousands of people to achieve their dreams and to get to the final destination and to get the things that they wanted to get. So having this hero feeling. And I want you to open your eyes. So all these things can happen. And remember also that your mind, your brain doesn't distinguish reality from imagination. When you imagine all those things, you are reinforcing your brain to, oh yeah, that's me. That's me. All those things are happening. They might happen. They are a reality. Your brain doesn't distinguish. When you break your mindset, that's when you back to the things that you don't want. But those things could happen if you keep them in your mind. Now, I want you to reflect on what happens if you don't do it. Some of you already mentioned this at the beginning of the webinar. What happens if I don't do it? Well, you keep dreaming on having your own business, but it's a dream. Remember, when we deal with clients, we tell them goals are dreams with wings. If you keep dreaming, you won't do anything. But if you convert it into a goal, a plan, an execution, then you will have your result. So if you don't convert your dream to a goal, you keep dreaming about having your own business. You keep dreaming about abundance in your life, or financial abundance. Also, you don't help as many people as you can. And as I said, that's selfish, even irresponsible if you are a coach. And your life is still missing something. Some of you mentioned this already. I am working on something that I don't like, or my life is not fulfilled, is not plentiful, it's still missing something. So the mistake that you can make as a coach launching or growing your business is not establishing your mindset, is not developing your unique style, is not to develop irresistible messages for the people that you want to connect with, is not activating your network and connecting with your network. And it's also trying to do it alone, because some of you mentioned that, well, my problem is that I don't have accountability. I don't have someone tell me, hey, did you write your irresistible message? Let's review it. How are you doing with that? I don't have someone telling me, did you make your 5 calls to contacts that you already have in your network? How was that? How were those conversations? So you don't have someone in your team to hold you accountable, and you want to do it alone. And sometimes that is going to trigger fear. That's going to trigger procrastination. So that's a mistake that you can make. Now, I want you to do something that is very, very important. I will promise that I will share the results with you. We recently launched a survey on exploring fear, because fear is a freezing thing that happens. It's a freezing emotion. When we are we have fear because we see a lot of risk, or we see uncertainty or different things. Then we procrastinate. We don't do a lot of things in our life. So we have a small survey. It's really short, that we call it Exploring My Fear. I want you to please go to this link that I have created, and let me put it also here in the chat for you, HTTPS. And I want you to do this survey, because that is going to help you explore your own fears and the reasons for that, and what is happening about fear in your life. But also is going to provide some ideas that we are going to share with everyone participating in the survey. We are going to finalize it in a few weeks, and we are going to send you the results so you can see what are the common trends, what are the things that are happening with this. So I hope I typed the right link here in the chat, so you have it there. So you can go to this survey, and you can get if you decide to get it, you can get a document from me that is going to help you with your confidence, but also you will get the results from the survey after we're finishing with it. And then the last thing that I want to tell you is that, because of time, this is just a taste of what we have found to help coaches on the 3 pillars that you need, the 5 things on the COACH Biz System that can help you. But of course, this is something that has a lot of information, a lot of things to work with. So if some of you want help, we are willing to help in Impact Coaching Solutions. We have something that is called the Coach Business Program, that is working with these 5 steps little by little through several weeks, so you can launch and grow your business. So if you are interested in this, you can make also your admission appointment to be added to the waiting list that we have in 2022. We are going in a few weeks, we are going to launch one of these trainings that is more than a training, is being your partner in launching and growing your business, because it's working with you, working through these 5 steps to help you do it more in detail. Hopefully for some of you, getting the information today is good enough. So you have more clarity, you have good things that you can apply, and you can do it yourself. But if you want to get some help, you can make an interview with us, and we can check if we are the right fit for you, and if you are the right fit for us, and work together. So I want to close with something that I think are the very, very important empowering beliefs and things that you need to keep in your system to be successful with your coaching business. The first one is that facilitate change in yourself and in others is the single most important skill that you can learn. And that's what we do in coaching. We are facilitating change in people, but we need to facilitate change in ourselves as well. So that's something important to remember. The other one is that when you facilitate radical transformations for your clients, you don't have to worry about the business anymore. Almost you don't have to worry about marketing. When you are facilitating radical transformations, the clients will bring you more clients. And that's how many coaching businesses are growing in the market. And the other one that I want to leave with you is that there is not a bad or a good decision. The only bad decision is indecision. So when you keep procrastinating and when you don't decide to start your business or grow your coaching business, that's when you are having a bad decision, really, by being indecisive or procrastinating. So these are my messages for today. If you want to reach out, this is our website, www.icscoach.com. You can write me also an email, guillermo@icscoach.com. That's where you can find me or contact me. And also the last slide is for you to take a picture, because it's for those that are in social media. That is where you can find us in Impact Coaching Solutions. We have accounts in LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And my personal accounts in Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram also are there. So you can take a picture and join us and be one of our followers. We publish resources, ideas, knowledge around coaching, neuroscience, emotional intelligence, leadership, things like that. So thank you very much for being here. I hope this was very helpful for many of you. Thank you for participating in the chat with me. And I'm looking forward to meet with you soon or see you in a future ICC webinar.
Thank you so much, Guillermo. Thank you to everyone who attended today. Remember, you'll also be accessing, or you'll be able to access this recording in our ICC YouTube channel. And you'll also be getting the recording via email to all those who registered. Thank you so much again, Guillermo, for all the wonderful insights. I can read here in the chat that everyone's being very thankful and very insightful as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time, everyone. And Guillermo, once again, thank you so much. Have a great day, and see you in our next session. Okay.
Bye-bye. Thank you. See you all. Thank you. Bye.